Today I'm going to talk about why we're not as advanced as older civilizations and my reasoning for it. I smoke. Don't judge. This is a hate-free channel. But older civilizations, something that you notice that we don't do today, we don't communicate and work with each other. We downgrade every single person in our society just to make ourselves look better. The difference between us and older civilizations worked together. That's why we had pyramids. That's why they knew more than what we know now, and we're just coming to know that now. Or at least we've known it, but our government didn't want us to know it until now. Why? Because they're profiting off of it. They're money hungry, and that's the society we live in today. If you don't believe that, politicians ain't out there to make money for themselves, then you're just as corrupt as they are. Now, if we could all work together as one, say I know how to do architecture. If I show him how to do it, it's like in the Bible, okay? You teach a man to fish, he eats forever. Now, if you teach a civilization how to work together, y'all will strive and be stronger and learn better forever. You'll end up growing as a civilization and a culture in one. Not only a culture, but just as one with the universe. You'll end up learning a whole lot more, and you'll learn at a different rate than most people are learning now. They don't teach you nothing in school no more that you really need to know. They don't show you nothing. You have to know how to do it beforehand, or you have to teach yourself. That's what we live in today. If we could pass our knowledge down and just give it to the next guy, then we could end up becoming the next advanced civilization. If you think that we're advanced right now, you're fucking wrong. I'm sorry, you're fucking wrong. If you think that what we live in today is perfect and that we're smart as hell, do your fucking research. I'm sorry, I'm on this Joe Rogan shit, but it pisses me off. It genuinely pisses me off to see that we live in a society to where he's better than she is, and just because she's better than I am, I'm not shit. That's just how we live today. If we could change that, we'd be a better fucking civilization. We could advance and we could end up coming up with technologies that's better, but we also have a corrupt government that don't want you to succeed. We live in a society with a government that don't want you to do fucking better because they're brainwashing you and wanting you to stick at the lowest fucking level that you can fucking be at. No one that's got higher power or can bring in money wants to see you succeed. Now, ways that we can change that: pass whatever knowledge you got, whether it's mechanic skills or be an electrician, or shit, if you're good at math, teach somebody how to do that math. That's where we fuck up as a society today. We don't help our neighbor out. We don't help each other to grow off of each other. We stand still. That is the difference between us and other civilizations that we've had in the past. More advanced civilizations have always worked together. They had no technology to feed off of. They didn't have much of an ego to go off of except for whoever the ruler was, but whoever the ruler was made them do what they had to do. And if it weren't for their rulers, there wouldn't be shit today. Our fucking president, our government, they only want you to see one side of the story. They don't want you to go out and do anything productive for yourself. The only way you can do anything productive for yourself is if you do it on your own today. And there it is not right. We need to change as a civilization as a whole. We need to be able to get out there and spread our knowledge of whatever it may be, so that way we can help our brothers out or our sisters, whoever we are trying to spread the message to, whoever we are trying to get the point across to, whoever we want in our society. Now, our government only wants them and higher power in our society to know this knowledge. All you have to do is educate other people on what you know, and whenever you pass that knowledge down, we become better as a whole. we end up growing as a society, whether you notice it or not, and we become less dualistic because we're not fighting about what he said, she said, because of the fact we spread our knowledge to each other. He didn't know this, so I taught him this. Like in the Bible, you teach a man, you give a man a fish, he eats for a day. You teach a man to fish, he eats for life. Now, that applies. That applies to everyday life. You teach a man your knowledge or a woman your knowledge, you spread your knowledge, and it ends up going out, and they end up showing somebody else how to do it. That's where we fuck up as a society today. We don't show nobody what to do, and we expect them to do it on their own just for the fact of our ego and our pride getting in the way for money. That's all I gotta say about that. All you got to do is, if you know how to do something, try to teach somebody, or at least try to get your message across. That's all you have to do. That is it. If you know how to fish, teach your brother how to fish. Teach your sister how to fish. If you know how to work on cars, teach your mans how to fish. Teach your girls how to fish. I mean, just do that. If you know how to do electrician work, show somebody how to do that work. If you know how to be an architect and make blueprints, show somebody else how to make them blueprints. Just for the fact that we can grow as a society that way, and we can advance more instead of just thinking about our own personal benefit. The world don't work like that. It works like that in today, but the way it should work is everybody help each other just for the fact that we need to help him because he don't know, and you spread that knowledge. Now that's all I gotta say for today. This is my second video, and I just had to get that off my chest because it's really been pissing me off. Like, if you don't know how to do something and you ask somebody, and they pretty much tell you no these days because then you take their job, pretty much. But if everybody knew how to do it, if everybody got on the same page, we wouldn't have no need for a government and money. We wouldn't need money. We could just run off of each other because everybody knows how to do something. Now that's all I gotta say about that. Y'all have a peaceful day. My channel is gonna be more rants than anything, and I apologize for that. But if it's always gonna have something beneficial inside of it. So I hope you can take from this, and whatever you know, apply it and give it to your brother or your sister, so that way they can learn from you and they'll be able to eat too and be able to know how to fish. Thank you.